Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I am doing a review of a brand that has been highly requested for me to review, and probably one of the most affordable brands I think I've ever come across, apart from that Shop Miss A website. But that's whatever. And this is a brand as well where people have always said to me, oh, you need to try the mascara from this brand or this from this brand. So today we are doing a full face of Essence. I have never used this brand before that I remember, or maybe it wasn't so memorable. I don't know, but here we are. That's what we're doing. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Robert. I'm a professional makeup artist here on YouTube and also in real life, and it's my goal to help you become a pro yourself or just someone who's really good at makeup. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, then do please consider subscribing. Okay, let's get straight into it. There were a good few options for brushes on the website, so let me just start with that first. And I really liked this mini set. I thought it was really cute. So you have a blending brush, just like a flat brush, a powder brush, and a more kind of like tapered brush. So I thought that was a really cute like travel option. And then I saw this. I thought this was a really good deal. This is the glowing ghosts. Oh, golds. You get all these brushes inside, and you know what it really reminded me of? You know Iconic London do that brush set where it's like all golds, or any of their brush sets really reminded me of that. And that's them. They're kind of like, okay, so now I'm holding it. It isn't heavy. More expensive brushes you'll realize are quite heavy because it's weighted in certain places, or maybe it's made out of wood or something like that. This is definitely a little bit cheaper, but I think we're going to be all right. Oh, and of course I will link everything down below for you as well, so you can try out things if you want to. I've got to get a primer, so let me just whack an eye primer on quick. Okay, eye primer on. There were some really interesting products on their website. No, what I put the website here, I got them from in the UK anyway. One of them being an eyebrow exfoliator, which was like, I kind of need that. But also this, the Catching Clouds Cloud Touch Mousse Primer, which definitely is like moussey. What a weird, okay. Doesn't smell like anything. Oh, it's like, that is so strange. It's very moussey in, I mean it's a mousse primer in texture. Okay, you know what? That almost feels like somebody's just whipped up some Professional, and I'm not a fan of Professional, so I'm just gonna apply the smallest amount, because Professional kind of gives me like it's quite a horrible slip it gives on my skin. But saying that, it isn't hanging around on my skin. It feels quite smooth. It feels like yeah, okay. It's kind of become part of a skin, which is nice. Again, we'll see how all this acts underneath makeup. Okay, I'm going to start with eyes first. And of course, I had to do this like purple look, right? So I have the Welcome to Miami eyeshadow palette. I thought this was really cute. It looks like this inside. Decent choice of shadows, right? Like, I think that's quite nice. This is kind of like that marbled, like, shimmer effect. But these purples look beautiful. So do these greens. I also have the I like to mauve or mauve it. I forgot how you say that word. I guess it depends where you're from. And this one's more of like, I guess like a smoky purples. Cute. There's Dancing Green, which I guess is meant to be a play on words for Dancing Queen. And they're cute too, nice and like more olivey tones. And then I also saw one of those duochrome like liquid eyeshadows. So I was thinking greeny purple. Let's just do it. Everyone's expecting me to do purple anyway. I did fix my camera, but if I keep changing color, so for foundations and things like a different color, it's because my camera keeps focusing and not focusing. So I actually think I'm just going to use the Welcome to Miami palette and the Dancing Green one to make this look. So the brushes in the brush set aren't numbered, which is absolutely fine, but it just means I can't call out the numbers. But I'm going to use a small blending brush. And let's start with this deep green. Okay, let's go. I'm kind of excited. Oh, I didn't smell it. Oh, it smells good. Yeah, it smells really good. And it's coming out very pigmented. Wow. And I mean, if you've been looking at the prices of the things popping up on screen as I go, you'll see that everything is crazy affordable. Look how deep that pigment is. Wow. I honestly wasn't expecting that. I was expecting something a little bit like good, but this is amazing. This is really pigmented. Oh, okay. I mean, I can keep building up this green. It sits really well on top of itself. How deep. It's such a deep green. That's really, really nice. Oh, I ran out of blending brushes. That's the only one in the set, but it's good. It's a good blending brush. What have I done here? What's this side? That needs to be rounded more. Wow. Okay, I have used higher end products that aren't even this pigmented. I'm just gonna say it. I know people are gonna be like, no, I have. God, I really like it. Honestly, am I a bit snobby when it comes to makeup? Sure. If something's like below, you know, £1 or $1, you don't really expect it to be good. I'm not saying that this eyeshadow palette is, but when something's more affordable, I think you expect a certain level of performance from it, right? Just look how intense that is. Intense. That is really, really nice. I'm really, really impressed so far. Very impressed. I do have to say one thing, however, when it comes to the eyeshadow's performance, it is almost gripping slightly, but that is because of my primer I couldn't find my Sigma eye primer, so I used another one, but I knew I wasn't too keen on, and it's quite dry, so it does kind of grip quite heavily to eyeshadows, but the eyeshadow is still doing an incredible job. Okay, let's try this duochrome eyeshadow. One thing I find with doesn't matter I just really spat. Doesn't matter the price range. I'm so salivary today. Doesn't matter the price range of any products I use that are like liquids or creams on my lids. They do tend to sting my eyelids a little bit for some reason. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. And then I don't know if this dries down quickly or not, so I'm just gonna quickly grab this flat brush and just tap it in the edges here. I'm not wiping too much, just want to tap first. Let me do a little bit on the back of my hand and try and build this up a little bit more. Yeah, I do prefer the flat brush compared to the applicator that came in it. But I mean, that has some color, hey. Okay, let's blend that into a shadow. I definitely should have got it before it dried a little bit more. That's fine, whatever. I might just bring a little bit of that green here just to break up that sudden skin into shine, you know? My eyelids aren't stinging, so that's good. Yeah, I almost wish I caught that. Let's try on the other side because I need to blend that quicker because it sets very quickly. Let me just use the brush by itself. I don't want to use the applicator. That's better rather than having that solid line. Just quick, fluffy brush, any brush. Oh my God. Tap over that join. Still a bit wet. Yeah, I really like it. I do wish there was more of a purple shift to it, of course, being me, but you know, what can you do? Fine, let's move on to concealer. So we have two concealers. We have the Camouflage Plus Matte Concealer, which is this one. And then we have the Stay All Day 16 Hour, which is this one. I actually have a foundation to match, so maybe I'll go for these two and try. This is Soft Beige number 20. Wouldn't consider that beige, personally. In what world is that beige? That's white. Take one of this brush from here. That is not beige, honestly. I think this is definitely a finger concealer. No, I do not like that at all. It's very, very dry. I don't know if you can see. Wait, how do I do this? Let me push it up. Very dry, and you can see it cling. Look at it. Oh, it's horrible, actually. So dry. Look. Ooh. It's just aged my under eyes. I'm gonna try Soft Sand in the foundation. I'm gonna use this as my foundation brush. See how we get on. A bit spiky. This brush is a little bit spiky. There's almost like a little one hair in there that's giving me a bit of trouble. So this is meant to be high coverage. It's meant to be matte and give a really nice silky complexion, it says. Okay, so foundation on. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best looking. It is a little bit dry in some areas. I think that might be a me problem though. It's all right, it's okay. I don't know what I think actually, to be honest with you. Let me give it a few. The primer made it go on okay, I think. I don't know, I'm not keen on the concealer and foundation so far. I just maybe think they're not the best. I'm gonna go under the eyes with the Welcome to Miami eyeshadow palette and the purple. Just this deeper purple right here. The palettes, the actual eyeshadow in the palettes do have quite a lot of colour fallout in the palette, which doesn't bother me, but I know it bothers some people. It doesn't bother me personally, but like I said, if you don't like that, then not so great for you. It gets quite a bit of fallout, like just like dust, a bit dusty. I'm gonna use a small angle brush and go into this like shimmery purple here. That looks good, doesn't it? And just use that on the inside corners. This foundation really isn't sitting very nicely on the skin. I'm definitely noticing it like cracking up in some places. Okay, let me finish up the eyes. I have a purple pencil. This is the Long-Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Purple Rain. No. No. Oh, holy shit. Not much color coming off. Let's use the color pop on. Yeah, so that pencil, you don't really want to, I mean, a lot of people don't even want to go in their eyes, but if you're going in your eyes, you don't want to be going backwards and forwards, trying to get color off. A few, like 1 or 2 sweeps is enough, and I just wasn't getting that from them. I actually don't want to use them at all. That hurt a little bit. Okay, let's move on to... So this is the Glowing Golds. Oh, like the brushes. I guess it was a set. Vitamin E Baked Luminous bronzer, sorry. So you can see it has that slight shine to it. And let's grab their angle brush. Oh, it smells musky. Oh, it smells really bad. Oh, it smells very dusty and musky. Okay. Oh, fuck me, Jesus. It smells like when you've been cooking with oil, and in that oil you leave that pan overnight and you go into the kitchen, you're like, oh, why didn't I wash that pan? Looks nice though, looks good on the skin. It looks nice and natural, almost like it's very much a natural kind of bronze. Shame about the smell. Very nice, yeah. Let's just hope no one sniffs my face anytime soon. Okay, blush. I got the blush. And this is a shade Breathtaking. This is really the only color that I was kind of interested in terms of what they had on that website. Oh, that's very pigmented. I wasn't expecting that much. Quick. Buff it all in. That smells funny too. Is that the... Let me smell it. No, that smells nicer. Really smell that bronzer. Some of that bronzer really hangs around. So that's a blush. It just doesn't sit very nice on top of this foundation. Okay. Oh, my good times going slowly downhill. This looks good though. This is a Catching It Clouds Cloud Touch Highlighter, and this is a shade 1. That actually looks oh, it isn't showing up that well on camera. It has this really nice like pinky like tone to it. You can't see it. Oh, that's a shame. I'm going to use this tiny little brush from the small brush set here. Wow, that's really not showing up on camera, but in real life it has like this pink. Can you see? I don't know if you can see, or whether it's just my monitor, but it has a really nice like pinky duo tone to it. However, it does look a little bit too... See what I mean? It looks a bit... I didn't say anything, so... It looks textured. You can see like individual like sparkle, whereas like a nicer highlighter, well, in my preference, sorry, looks a bit smoother. And yes, it does have something to do with skin texture, but at the same time, I have highlighters that don't look this textured, and it almost brings out texture on my skin. Be a no for me again. Oh, I was having such a good time. Okay, so I have some lipsticks and some lip gloss. I thought these ones looked really nice. Hydrating Nude lipstick. So I have a shade Romantic, which is more of like a cold, almost grey brown nude, which looks really nice. And then I have Heavenly, which has a little bit more of a tint to it like that. Let's try Heavenly first. Okay, I like that because it looks like nothing. You know me. Okay, and let's try Romantic on the top lip here. Oh my god, that's my colour. Honestly, if I could have like no lip tint, I would. I like both of those. I really like both of them. And let me give them a little smush together. Okay, let me take off the bottom lip because I'm going to go on top with gloss as well. And we'll put this nude over a whole lip. I love having like dead lips. I just love it. Okay. Okay, let's go with a gloss. Oh no, it's another plumping one. I wish I read them better. So we have Shine, Shine, Shine. Wet Look. Oh, Extreme Shine. Let's just use this one. Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss. It says maximum volume. And this is the shade Peach Please. And it's like this really nice peachy, it has like a bit of gold throughout it as well. Okay, so I do like the combination, maybe not for this look. So let's swap out the lipstick. We'll put on the first one. These are really nice. I really like these. And then let's put on Peach Please again. Not so much this time, I just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Let's do it in the middle here. Okay, I didn't actually get any lashes from a brand. I totally forgot to even consider lashes. Okay, so this is the mascara everyone tells me about with this brand. This is the Lash Princess from Essence. Really cute packaging. It's kind of got like this rubber on the lid, which is really nice. It's a kind of a basic brush, but you know what? I'm not against basic brushes. Sometimes the most basic brushes work the best. Great Lash from Maybelline, for example. What a great mascara. Okay, let's give this a go. Really nice, really nice. It just kind of separates, but at the same time, it's giving me a tiny bit of volume. Oh, I do have to add, I had my lashes permed recently, a lash lift, because they were so bad and they were like hanging down in all my videos. So I did have them permed, but I can see from the way the mascara is sitting that if you have lashes that don't point directly down, this is a really nice mascara. I really like that. Let's take away like 2 of those reallys, because this is the first time I've applied mascara since I've had that lash lift, so it could just be a really basic mascara. Okay, well, let me stick some lashes on and then let's summarize. Okay, so I put on some lashes. My God, these lashes are crazy. They're so big, you can't even see my eye makeup anymore. One thing I did forget I had was the Essence Brighten Up powder, banana powder, for under the eyes. I don't know why I told you it was Essence, of course it was. So let's give that a little go and just see if we can, I don't know, do whatever. I do have to say these brushes aren't that great at picking up powder, which is confusing because they blended the eyeshadow really well. I mean, I don't see a difference in my face in comparison to like maybe higher end brands, to be honest with you. The highlighter isn't something I would use again, but that is personal preference. It's not a bad highlighter. The bronzer smelled a bit funny. Not a bad bronzer though. The eyeshadows were great. You can see it gripping a little bit, but I really, in certain areas like here, for example, and on the inside corner here, you can see it gripping, and here and here. That's my eye primer, 100%. I don't like our eye primer. I don't know why I used it. This lash is dripping down my face. Great. I wouldn't be opposed to trying stuff again. Those lipsticks are beautiful. Even if you didn't like the color, the texture, if you like a more lip balmy lipstick, really nice. Very impressed. I don't know what else to say. I do have some more products that I didn't try. Maybe I'll try those in the future video. But yeah, I would go ahead and try it if I was you. Yeah, maybe the foundation, maybe prepping your skin in a certain way that maybe didn't involve Essence products, maybe what you're used to prepping with. I feel like if my skin had a different primer, oh, that will sit great on top of an SPF, you know? So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below your favorite products from Essence if you used the brands before, and I will see you very soon. Bye.